Good Shabbos, everyone. Welcome to our first online Devar Torah. We're doing this specifically because we want to reach out to those of you who are not yet ready to come back to in-person services. I want to share with you a quick idea from the Parsha. The Mishnah says that there are two kinds of arguments. One, it's an argument for the sake of heaven. That's like Hillel and Shammai. The other one, it's a petty argument, not for the sake of heaven. That's like Korach and his followers. Rabbi Yisrael Salanter warns that an argument for the sake of heaven can often be a very dangerous one, because sometimes people believe ideologically that they're right, and they close their ears to all other kinds of information, perspectives. That's a very dangerous thing. But I think that the real truth of the Mishnah is in its standard interpretation. What does it mean that Hillel and Shammai have the kind of argument that is going to endure forever, and Korach has an unenduring argument? Korach's argument is about his own personal interests. Those things come and go. My interest is different than yours. Everybody knows that. There's nothing interesting about it or compelling. But Hillel and Shammai are arguing for values, and values always exist in competition. Peace and truth often compete and collide. If I'm too honest, I'm going to shake the floorboards of peace. If I'm too polite, I'm not going to be able to communicate honestly. Those two values can't be erased. They need to endure forever. They need to be part of the enduring conversation. Same as in our age, the competing values of feeding people and caring for people and making sure that the economy stays running, people have jobs, is of course important. It's also equally as important, if not more important, to make sure that we protect human life. They're going to be in a tug of war. That is, Sofo lehitkayem. They're going to continue to be in that tug of war. That's like a machloket of Hillel and Shammai, an argument between two people. And we want those values of arguments to endure. We just need to recognize that both sides have validity, that both sides need to be seen in the picture, and we need to care for them. This is, one of my teachers once told me that these kinds of arguments about real values is like having two people drowning on separate sides of a swimming pool. Because you decide to save one doesn't mean the other isn't important. I think that's how we should understand this idea of the argument of Hillel and Shammai and the arguments in the Talmud. That each of these rabbis are going to offer a perspective, a value that needs to be recognized, and it needs to be part of the ingredient in the calculus of how we make our decisions going forward. Not just today or tomorrow, but for all time, through every generation that is going to open up a page of the Talmud and read the opinions of Hillel and Shammai. Good Shabbos.